My name is Emily Vortherms. I am originally from Yankton, South Dakota. I'm a musical theater major with a dance minor, and I will be graduating this spring. I picked USD because it was not very far away from home, and it was totally affordable. And when I visited, I loved the students and the atmosphere and the teachers, and it just seemed like a really welcoming and exciting thing to be a part of. I would say the biggest strength of the department as a whole would be the teachers, especially for me as a performance major. They are really committed to their students and they really want to see them do well. And it's just a really great creative environment when your teachers are really supportive of you, and you can just tell how much they care about the students and always want everyone to do their best, always. The program has given me a lot of confidence. It might not be the best word, but just confidence in knowing that the training that I'm getting is going to be applicable in the real world. And it's a small school from South Dakota, and people are going to be like, what is that? You got a theater degree from South Dakota, great. But over the 4 years that I've been here, I've really learned that this training is some of the best stuff in the country. And after going to New York for the senior showcase, I got to see how our training stacks up against other schools, and we have awesome training, and it is going to put me out in the real world with a real sense of knowing that I got great training and I can use it. Here at USD, I've gotten the chance to be a part of all kinds of different productions. So when I first got here, my first show ever was Avenue Q, which was crazy. I got to learn about puppets right off the bat, something crazy I've never done before. And then sophomore year I did Medea, which was a Greek tragedy, so also something I never thought that I would do, but a great learning experience. And then I got to do Les Mis and Pippin in the same year, which was, big musicals, super fun, flashy, awesome. And then just this past year I ended my career with a show called The Goat, which, if you know the show, that is good, and it was a challenge for me, obviously, so I ran the whole gamut of all kinds of stuff, and it was a great learning experience. And then just recently, us seniors, or 7 of us, got to go to New York to do the New York Senior Showcase, which we auditioned for it in September of our senior year, and we work on it all the way through that year. We meet once a week and we pick material that we want to present in New York, audition material that best represents us and the characters that we think that we can play. And then we spend all this time workshopping it and getting it perfect, and then we take it to New York and we showcase to agents and casting directors and just people in the business in New York who are going to be able to give you feedback, real world feedback about what you're doing now and what you've been learning in school and how you can use that and translate that into a real professional theater career. So I think it's really important to, obviously consider cost, but more than that, I think it's really important to pick a program that you feel comfortable in. If you have the chance to visit, choosing a program that feels right to you and that you don't get any weird vibes from. So, because for me, I got here and I didn't really know what to expect, and then everyone was just super welcoming and wanted me to be there, it felt like, and very, very helpful in answering my questions. So I think that finding a place that you feel like you could spend 4 years is really important. I would say the biggest takeaway, since I'm graduating this spring, that I'm going to leave with is how the people that surrounded me for the past 4 years really affected me. Because you go into theater and you kind of think 4 years is going to be all about you, and it's really just such a supportive environment, and I love all the people that I've met. I love all of my teachers and all the people that I've worked with all these past 4 years, and the relationships that I've made with all of them is really going to be what I look back on and remember the most about my 4 years here.